to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route, old goons. Exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route, old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Finally got brothers that can steer through the strife. This might be the dopest podcast you heard of your life. With Jay Dizzle, Ray Anthony live, and that hustle shows us that we can actually thrive. Rise and grind, the time is now. If you trying to shine, then find your style. They got thoughts for days, educated opinions. So if you want a mission, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route, old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Two brothers on the same route, old goons, queens and kings trying to get paid stout. They know exactly what the game bout. Melanated minds tell them, welcome to the Hangout. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Hangout podcast with Miko, a.k.a. Jay Dizzle, and Ray Anthony live. And they live, that's for sure. Melanated minds building, thinking, creating. That's what it's all about, baby. One love.
Yes. Welcome. Good morning, good people. It's the Hangout Podcast. I'm your host, Ray Anthony Live. Got my man, Jay Dizzle, with me. What's going on, partner?
Grand Rising, Ogoons, Queens, and Kings. What's going on with your king?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Chilling as always. Beautiful weather out here, finally.
I see you got a little color in your face.
I got tanned out in Florida, bro.
Yeah,
That's all I did. See, the beauty of that is I don't gotta do these goddamn parks no more, like Disney World and Universal Studios and SeaWorld.
You're coming back to it.
No,
Believe me, you're coming back to it.
I don't have to do any of that.
Granddaddy, you coming back to
anymore.
it. Granddaddy is coming back to it.
At the pool, sit by the pool, get my son, get my drink, and chill all day long.
Granddad, take me to the park.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah. Where your damn daddy, your mom at? tell them take you. Them days is over. Wow. So I was able to get some sun, man, and relax and chill.
Yeah, I see you.
It was a beautiful thing, bro.
Got the melanin popping.
Yes, sir.
That's
what's
beautiful
thing, man. Okay, welcome Trump to the league, man. Welcome.
What are we talking about?
Trump joined our fantasy football league for this year.
Oh, he's in the RCC.
Yeah.
Oh.
We did a little hand clap for that one time. A little hand clap. Yeah. Fresh meat on the line.
Hey, yo, Trump, don't take none of this shit personally, all right? Don't take none of this shit personally.
There's some rivalries up in the league too. It's some
yeah.
It's some rivalries
you got some
up there.
dudes that won't trade with others. And
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's some rivalries in the league. Yeah. It's some rivalries. Hey, David Cook, I'm coming for that ass. Since you want to start talking trash already, you forgetting who the fucking champ is, buddy. I'm coming for your ass personally. Please, first game of the season, Charles, hook that up.
Trump, why is he getting on Cook so early? What happened? What's going on? Why is he getting on
trash, motherfucker? I'm the champ, goddammit. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say about you? What did he say to you? What did
he say? Something about my because I think something about my messages didn't go through. He said something went to the junk mail or some shit like that.
Because you trash.
Because I'm trash. How you gonna call the nigga that wasn't trash? I won. How am I trash if I'm trash and I won? What does that make you?
Because all the other years that he's seen you play, you haven't come close to sniffing no playoffs, man. There's always a one-off.
I made the playoffs.
There's always a one-off.
I made the playoffs every year except one.
There's always a one-off. You always gonna win it.
Oh
yeah, everybody's gonna win.
Back to back, baby.
Yeah, if you
back to back,
unless you've been there a couple of times, man, you can't brag about that.
Back to back,
you can't brag about that. Who has the most championships in the league? I wonder who that is.
I don't know who is that.
I don't know who is it.
I don't know who is it. Tell me. I don't know. I don't know.
You know, it might
I
be.
don't know. Tell me, please.
It might be a dude that's in this room right now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, it can't be Trump because he.
You just started. You just started. We know it's not you because you just won your first.
You won the most?
Yeah.
When was the last time you won that? But we saw about this before. You haven't won since I've been in.
Yeah. 2014, man. 2014.
Sip my water on that one.
2014.
Damn, it's been 9 years? 9 years?
2014, man. It's tough. Our league is competitive.
Yeah, you're right.
It's competitive.
Only the strong shall survive. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm coming back. This is my year.
I hope you're coming back.
This is my year.
I hope so, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me a little bit more competition.
For sure. without a doubt. It's cutthroat.
Hey,
it's cutthroat.
It is cutthroat up in here.
So now
bro.
explain to him how the league works.
Okay, so when we normally do the draft, we do card draft. So whatever card number you pick, that's what league you're in. So you can be it's odd and even. So if you pick number 8 card, you're in the even. If you pick a 7, you're in the odd. So the way it works is if and the one thing that's like probably the best thing about the league is called a pot win. So pot wins are whichever owner scores the most points total for that week wins money, and you get another victory. So instead of you being 1-0, you're 2-0. And those pot wins play a big part in getting into the season, getting into the playoffs. You see, because if you tie with somebody else and they have 0 pot wins, you got 2. You have the same record, you get in, he don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And you can get your money back.
And you can get your money back.
You win 3 weeks. You beat everybody in the league 3 weeks. You get your money back.
You get your money back. You playing for free.
You're playing for free.
Yeah.
Or you could be paid to play. Because if you win the 4th, now you're getting money on top of it.
Yeah, you get money on top. Now you're on the profit side.
Yeah,
and if you get to and if you went to the champion, you make it to the Super Bowl. For losing, you get money. For winning, you get money, and you get the trophy.
Yeah.
I cleaned up. I cleaned the fuck up. I think Star still made more money than me though, because she won like 3 straight parts.
Exactly. That's the thing. You know.
I think she won 4. She won 4 total plus the Super Bowl. I mean Super Bowl one championship. Yeah. The league is thorough. It's no joke in this league, though. I'm telling you, whatever you think you know about fantasy football, throw that out the window, bro.
Come back, come strong.
Hey, dude, I remember the first year I played, I was like, I'm gonna get this play. Be going through the draft, I ain't getting none of them motherfuckers, man.
Yep.
I ain't getting.
Well, see, the only thing about it is like everybody's an expansion team because everyone starts over.
Everybody starts over.
You don't know where you're drafted. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And the main thing that's like the telling factor in our league is injuries. You got those you got those key guys that you depend on. One of them get hurt and that production goes down, you gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. So you gotta really strategize how you draft. But you know, people in this league, man, they panic off 1 week and shit. And they dropping players. Oh, my player didn't do that well. You dropping them off the first week. Tell David Cook to call in. Hey, Cook, if you listen to call in so I can remind your ass who the champ is. All right? Do that. I don't have a problem reminding you.
We got to start promoting. We got to start promoting. Let people know.
The reigning defending Super Bowl champion of 2021, your boy. That's me.
Yeah. We got to promote so that people know what we're going to talk about.
Please, I want him to call in. Please. Losing ass. That shit was funny though. I ain't gonna lie. That was fun. But what's going on, man? What's going on in the entertainment? Did you see the Sesame Street thing with the kids and the characters now?
That was foul, man. That chick tried to come back and say that, oh no, it was a mistake. I couldn't see, and that's bullshit.
Oh, it's ladies in there?
It was a woman in there, and she was like, she couldn't see, and she was so sorry, and she would never do that, even though it happened throughout the whole damn parade. Like,
how recent is this stuff? Is this year or is this previous year?
You know, that's a good question. Trump,
because a lot of times, man, that stuff be old and recreated. And
that is true. I think it was this. I think
it was up to date.
Yeah. Okay. So. You know, I mean, that's what we've seen time and time again. You know, it's not a surprise in this country. It's unfortunate that we live in a society where people are looked down upon, and you know, it's just the meek shall inherit. You know, this is just a time where the devil is ruling this world, and evil, along with racism, is paramount, and that's how it is. And so, you know, we'll. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean,
if you got the clip going, show.
Like, there's a couple of clips. There's like this one clip where the character is like waving, but then gets to the black kid and kind of does a brush, so it looks like they're smacking the kid. Like, it's just complete.
I saw the one clip when the character went up on the little girl and he was like bumping her, and
Yeah,
she fell.
yeah, fell. That was not funny.
I don't even think that was like
that was not funny.
He or she did it on purpose. It just looked like he just got a little bit overly aggressive and just.
No, they know. They
I don't
know.
think he
they're
like trying
trained.
to push her or nothing like that. But
dude, they're trained.
They
know exactly what their outfits are. You know how they're designed and what they do and where the height is of most of the kids that are approaching them. So they know not to do that. And the first time it's like, okay, whoa, sorry, you back up. But he kept coming, so no, they knew.
But see,
and if I were the parent, I'd have knocked their block off.
I mean, yeah, you ain't gonna do kids like that. But isn't it a part of the costumes?
I'd have bumped him right back.
Like the head may not actually be where your head is, or it could be like lower or something like that.
Because there's like a space, like either neck or somewhere around the chin where they could see out, so they could see. They're not. Their vision isn't blocked.
Isn't blocked. Yeah.
No,
so they got a good wide range.
They have a very wide range because one, they don't want to trip over anything. You think they're going to put them in those costumes and then have them trip over something that they could have seen and walked around? Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. This is what we're showing right here.
Okay, this is a clip right here.
Okay,
Let me see. It was one clip with a lady shoulder, and she ain't hug her daughter, and she smacked her.
Okay, we were on our way out to Sesame Place, and the kids wanted to stop to see the characters. This is disgusting. Person blatantly told our kids no, then proceeded to hug the little white girl next to us, she wrote. Wow. Sesame Place said in the statement that the costumes our performers wear sometimes make it difficult to see at lower levels, and sometimes our performers miss some of the kids' bullshit. They said the performers was not directing the no gesture at the specific person, but it was a response to the parents asking them to hold a baby for a photo, which is not permitted. The Rosita character did not intentionally ignore the girl and is devastated by the misunderstanding the statement reads. No, because she was trying to, I didn't know and I didn't see. The park said it has spoken with the family and apologized and invited them back to meet the characters. No, thank you. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah. That we got to see the clip where they're actually, ignoring and dismissing the kids.
I was trying to shoot some stuff, but I couldn't send it on my email for some reason. It was I couldn't change it. So
the Sesame Seed power structure is probably blocking all that.
We got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's blatant. It's obvious. When it comes to racism, they're very obtuse. They don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They just they do it, boldly. Because of the climate of this country, they have been emboldened. We have a former president, Predator Trump, who has specifically pointed out racists as being good people, inciting his sycophants and his mob thug crowd to go and defame government property. These people have been getting off with hand slaps. So when you talk about white privilege, yes, it's there. Don't tell me it's not. You're not going to gaslight me on this. When you talk about a former president who put this all in action and is now going to run and probably get the RNC nomination, white privilege is a thing.
Yeah, he gonna get that, bro.
And to all my white allies, family members, friends, and people that I don't know, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the power structure and the people that fall under it to benefit from it.
He's going get
whether it's not being killed when you get stopped by police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. But he's gonna get that. He's gonna get that nomination, bro.
Of course he's gonna get the nomination.
He's getting that, bro. All right, this is the video right here.
Here we see Rosita putting her hand out for the white child to clap, and there is nothing wrong with that. And the child does clap Rosita's hand. Now we see a white adult putting her hand out for Rosita to give a high five, and Rosita gives the high five. And now we can see two black girls wanting the same. However, what does Rosita do? She says no to them. She looks at them, says no, and then walks away. She looks at them, says no, walks away.
Don't cry now.
And I was going to say something too, because I'm like, okay, she waved at him, but when she did the hand,
she did the no.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
she ain't catch a beat down for that.
No, that's blatant.
That was
it's obvious. And then what they do is they start crying, and hope that those tears will allow you to give them sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Like all the Karens out there who will attack while they're crying.
I gotta be Karen.
Or Because there are a lot of good Karens. I know a very good Karen, and Karen, if you're watching,
all Karens
we love you.
All Karens
but
are not white.
That's kind of been the moniker for them. But that shouldn't be the case.
I've never been to Sesame Place. You ever been to Sesame?
I have been to Sesame Place.
You've been there? Really?
Yeah, I've been to, of course. As a,
I've never been
as a
there.
parent, yeah, you take your kids out there. Horrible.
Really?
Oh my God, it was the worst time I've ever had in my life.
What made y'all go there then?
The kids.
I mean, but there's other places you can take the kids. Like,
I think it was a Jack and Jill event.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a Jack and Jill event. And
Makes sense.
Yeah, we were going to, because we're in the organization. So
yeah.
that's why. But yeah, no, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. I can't do that.
Like Disneyland, Disney World, those places I love. I can do that over and over again, and would love to.
Those days are long gone.
I can't wait.
Those days are long gone for me.
Wow. Yeah. No, I'll go back. I will definitely go back with my grands.
I'm not going back doing all that damn walking.
Or great nephew or niece.
Catch me at the pool. I'm not doing all that damn walking.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Walk for 8 hours, sit down for 30 minutes.
On the golf course?
Nah, bro. I'm riding the golf carts or the golf course. Okay. That's two different things.
Okay. All
right. So look, listen. Big money move made in the NFL this week. Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals quarterback, signed a $230.
Was it $230? I don't think it was $230. I think it was like
no, it was $230. He got $160 guared.
$160 guaranteed. Oh,
but
so
it was
like $230, $160 guaranteed.
He cried his way into a new deal. I don't really agree with that money, but
No, I don't either. What I don't like about that is the fact that these players now don't have to really earn it. Like they can whine and cry and get the money now. I understand it in one way where he's a franchise quarterback and they want to keep him there and keep him happy. I get that. Like I think there should have been some more guarantees and I think there should have been fewer guarantees. A little more money on stipulation because you haven't won anything. Like if you hit the
not even a division.
If you hit a second playoff win, then we're bumping that money up. Then you have some elevators that you're starting to hit. And start pressing buttons.
But see, the thing about it is, they started off so strong last year. What was it? 8-0, 9-0?
Yeah, they were the last undefeated team.
But you got to understand and expect in the NFL season, it's going to be peaks and valleys. It's going to be peaks and valleys. It's going to be ups and downs.
For sure.
Ups and downs. And once they hit that down period, they stayed down. They never came back up.
Right, yeah.
So at that point, they lost all this talent. Christian Kirk gone.
Yeah.
DeAngelo, DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Suspended 6 games. Chandler Jones gone. All that time they lost, and he's the only one left. So I guess they felt like they had to do something to keep him, because I think he threatened to leave and go play baseball.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. So he kind of quietly, was loud about what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
He cried.
He put a little like he did with I love the way they put this.
He cried.
But he did what dudes do when they break up with their girlfriend. They don't say anything to anybody. But they just take down all the pictures. You know what I'm saying?
They don't say nothing to nobody.
They pull. You're
right about that. They don't say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? They don't say nothing to nobody. They just pull everything. And that's what he did. He pulled all the pictures of, him and the team. Didn't have anything like that. So it's like, oh, you want to break up with us? Okay, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to throw this money at you. So that's why they did that. But you know what? I say, if you can get your money, get your money. And it only helps Lamar Jackson. Lamar's about to break the bank too in Baltimore. He's about to break because he's a better quarterback.
He's a better. I mean,
he's Kyler Murray, but a bigger version.
His resume is so much better.
And his resume,
you know what I'm saying? His body of work he's a former NFL MVP. That carries a lot of weight.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Kyler Murray has not even come close to that kind of accolade. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I get Lamar Jackson. He's pretty much doing his own deal. So the Ravens seen that from the Cardinals. They was like, "What the hell did y'all just do? Like, why would you do that? Like, we got to pay this dude all this. Like, it's going to be interesting,
for them. They have gotten production.
They have,
unlike Arizona.
They have. Now, the one thing, Deshaun Watson, who signed his contract with Cleveland, he's not an MVP. He's not a former. Lamar Jackson, he got a lot of weight with his. Because I'm thinking he won $300 million guaranteed, bro.
So what these teams are paying on? These teams are paying on potential.
Yeah, but he's already proven. He's already a proven commodity. He ain't potential on Lamar Jackson no more. He's already proven.
I'm talking about Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? They're paying on potential.
But again, if you're going to sign a quarterback to that much money, shouldn't you make a case for we're going to sign you. What place are we currently in this division as far as a team? Right now, they're the third best team in the division. and we're paying this quarterback that much money, that doesn't really add up. No, at least you're going to sign this much money. We're in contention to win our division off the break. Off the break, we are a favorite to win a division. They're not a favorite to win. They got 2 teams ahead of them. They know they can't beat. You know what I'm saying? So they already on the outside looking in as far as that's concerned.
For sure.
But y'all still gave him the money. He had 3 years left on his deal.
Right. So that's the thing. Like,
shitty
why?
Contract,
why would you do that?
That was shitty.
So again, he used his leverage to kind of force the team to make a move before they had to.
No doubt, man.
You know,
absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Craziness.
Absolutely.
Craziness.
So you want to get into our break, man? Before we
let's get into the break. Then we're gonna get into some NFL.
You want to talk about the Bear thing, man?
You know what? Let's come back from the break, talk about the Bear thing, and get in because I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it all in an hour. We might need more time.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Let's go.
We're gonna try. All right,
we'll be right back, y'all.
I'm about to tilt Derek, y'all.
Oh my God.
Or Ray Anthony. I'm about to tilt.
Yo. They say no man is an island, but I left Ireland, had to do my thing. If I sense any sign in your eye that you're trifling, it's by no fussing, no fighting. Tino, they drops the same already. Tina bust downs and chains already. Save your drip, made it rain already. Pissed off, come a cup, couldn't take more Henny. Let's discuss it, wanna tell lies to the public. Cool, if you like it, I love it. But true, I'm that guy in the function. Spit fire, leave shit alight like a Bunsen burner. Man, I grew beef, you don't want this burger. Money filthy, a disgusting earner. Word up, that's your luck, it's gone further. Do a man like Kalashnikov, it's murder. Getting door on the front end. Can't take man for a prick, no phone, I don't need no horns, I blow my own trumpet. Think roll for the funding. Only bro knows how it's rolled into hundreds. Lizzie gone roll pink notes in abundance. Did all my bicep curls on my lunges. True say you ain't yourself when you're hungry.
Coldest, I don't know how you ain't noticed. Without gets, there ain't no list. Your new shit's like my old shit. Your old shit was just soul shit. Hold it. Who wants smoke, I roll it. Who wants rope, I hold it. Let's play hangman. How do I know you ain't got no hearts? X-ray and scan. Them man haven't been transparent, but I know the minerals they've got missing. Indirect after indirect, just bare subliminals they've got written. I don't want to play fill in the blanks, I'd rather play fill up the bank. Easy, think up a plan. Meet me, pick up a shank. BP, fill up the tank. I was in the cold, no comfort, grade 8s in music. That's why I can blow my own trumpet. What you got? I got news for the public. What else? I got views for the pundit. I'm a sellout, I ain't got room for 100. I can only look down on people who gossip. I stay 22 rumors above them. Fuck them.
Yo. When the beat it just drops, so you screw in your face and you're blowing your top. A shot, no fighter could block. A weight, nobody could smart. Beats we are burning them, London to Birmingham. Course you have heard of them, fellas. The shellers were permanent. Jump on this plane, but this man for the turbulence. Plane we observing, I'm so far above that it gets kinda burdensome. Someday you're not ready for shows that we're serving them. Food for your foot, like I'm swallowing, murdering, gurgling. On your own blood and it's curdling. Your stomach is weaker than worthless. My word on it, I'm earning it. The scriptures I spit, they're just learning it. Street shit and deep shit, like ancient Egypt and free clips. Like read this and take in your teachers. If he flips, then break face of idiots. He's quick to make pace cause he's sick. And these pricks that gave chase, but he slips. Not a day in your life, I tell you these grips. Blood the grip on the track better than V6. And when I've written a rap, I tell you these dicks. They couldn't bust if they gave them free chicks. A whole load of crumpet. No bro, you don't blow your trumpet. I roll over dances. I throw loads of punches. Dickheads are lunches.
Back, give me space, give me. Got jar with me. Why they never want war with me? Why they never want spar with me? I been around for a sec. I need TLC like left eye. When shit got peak, man left eye. Now my heart turned black like West Snipes. Sniper, watch a man shed skin like Viper. Drop two bars when I like her. No coming like Night Rikers. All that drip, but you're not impressive. Smart my thoughts, pen my lessons. Man can't talk too much about blessings. Them man there might think I'm flexing.
Balance is always key. And sometimes we must lose in order to actually win. But it's important to stay true to oneself. For the night's darkest hour is when the light of day is closest.
Yes, welcome back to Hangout Podcast. You all just witnessed, what's the name of the song? What was the name of the song?
That's Blow Your Trumpet by Swindle.
Blow Your Trumpet by
for
Swindle.
The hottest UK rappers
you all
out
know
there right
who
now.
picked the music choice for today's break.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know.
It wasn't really that bad. It wasn't, it may not be my cup of tea.
Right.
But it wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to be one who, shits on anyone's art. Everyone is creative.
It's all subjective.
Yeah. Everyone is creatively different in their own way. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the easiest thing in the world. You're born with that talent. You use it the way you want. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
But it's just
I'm trying to raise one of them little ones, one of them jazz dudes that goes out there and does some hip hop, and
that's what's up, man. Congratulations on that, man. Actually, today is actually the season finale of first half of the season. You know what I'm saying? So
man, this joint went by quick.
Yeah, it is already July, man. So,
quick.
So we've had some amazing guests on the show this year, man.
Yeah, we have.
So I want to shout out to all the guests we've had that's came by and blessed the Hangout podcast.
Appreciate all of y'all.
For all they do,
though.
everything positive, talents and whatever they got going on. So definitely guys, shout out.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just gonna say everybody because I don't want to forget anyone. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to forget no one either.
Exactly.
But the guy that's in charge of our theme song right now,
Willie
Ways,
big up.
That's the sound of the Hangout podcast, man. He gave us our sound. So
he puts us on every time.
Shoot out him, man.
Yeah.
Gotta shout him out, bro. So.
For sure. And then, we got some upcoming people too.
Oh yeah, we got.
I got people like hit me up like, yo, when can I get on? And
yeah. I got one definitely I hit up last week about being on when we come back. So he's definitely gonna be.
Cool.
He's gonna be on the show. He's gonna be in the studio. So
I'm gonna have one.
He's been on the show before, but it's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while.
I think I might know who it is.
No, you don't. Anyway, so
you sure?
Yeah.
I wasn't here last time he was on, right?
Yeah, you was here. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. All right, then I don't know.
Yeah, I told you. You know.
I mean, I know. I just don't know who this particular person is right now.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what would you want to get into? The Bears?
Before we get into the NFL season, let's get into these animals attacking. Like I wanted to give a clip. There was this dude that was messing with a shark on the side. The shark might have been like maybe that big, and the dude was kind of like over the boat, kind of like trying to pull him in, and the shark bit the f out of his ass.
That was the one that bit his finger off?
Yeah. So you saw that.
I heard about it.
That was wild. That was wild. These animals are coming back. Like the elephant that like went to the woman's funeral that like poached. Like this woman apparently, I guess, was a poacher, and she had gotten this elephant's family killed. The elephant found her, stomped her out, and then rolled out.
How did they end up
at her funeral? At her funeral, the elephant comes back and stomps her out again.
Where is this
Goes to her house and breaks the house down.
Where was this at?
It was somewhere in Africa. It was wild. It was
That's
wild.
a hell of a damn memory.
But you know what they say. And then the bears.
The bears in the
there are a couple of stories of bears. So what's your story? Because
well, the one I saw was the 65-year-old woman camping. I think she was in Montana camping, and she initially ran the bear off.
Right.
An hour prior. So she, gets her stuff together, whatever, goes to sleep. The bear comes back and kills her in her sleep. I'm like, you're 65 years old. Why are you out there by yourself?
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for camping because I'm an outdoors person. I like being outdoors, whatever. But I don't really want to go anywhere where my life may potentially be in any kind of danger, especially with no. It's plenty of places you can go to camp where no bears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta think about all that type of stuff. I'm like, I want to go fishing, hiking, go back to the campsite, stuff like that. Okay, fine and dandy. But if I know if there's any bears in the vicinity, like, I don't think I'm going to try going there.
If there are any bears, any type of wild animal, I'm not going to try to be there. And I don't care if it's not a shark. I'm not putting my hand
that's too much,
in the water to try to pull an animal out of it. Because that animal's going to go on animal mode and be on instinct and bite you.
That's too much. Actually, when I was playing golf in Florida, they had the
they had the signs up?
They had alligator
for sure.
and snake signs up in the thing. And I was just like,
Wow.
And the thing about it, it didn't say anything about just being in the water, so they could have been like,
just
in the brush or whatever.
Yeah.
So every time, you know,
did you go in like this? Like,
yeah, I mean, because you know the course,
the
course is like, you know, it's pretty much all over the place. You know, some areas are wide open. You know, some areas are like heavily wooded with trees.
Yeah.
But they have the signs all over the place, so you really gotta
pay attention.
And one guy I was playing with, right? We was like on a par 3. So par 3 is basically like tee to green. So he hits his tee shot. He hits his tee shot to the right in the trees, right? And I was thinking, I was like, yo, I'm not going to forget.
Yeah, no, I'm not finding any balls. I'm losing all balls.
Normally we would go help each other. Look
of course,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not going.
Yeah, I got extra ball for you. Let's just drop. Let's drop it right here.
I hit my ball. I landed on the green. I was good. He hit his ball, and I was like, bro,
no.
So we came out. I was like, yeah, did you find your ball?
How much effort did he put in? How much effort did he really put in?
Who, me?
Him.
Oh, he put effort into it.
Oh, he did?
He looked.
No, I'm dropping.
I'm
dropping.
He put almost maximum effort into it. Yeah. So I was like,
but see,
the good thing about it was like another tee area on the other side. So it wasn't like real bad, but it was bad enough.
No, you never know.
I was like, bro, I'm not going in. Nah,
there are no rules when it comes to outdoors and animals. There are
but yeah, rules. it was definitely. Signs.
And that was not the only bear attack. There was another bear attack. Like this cub attacked these people.
What about like the one that was in the people's house? What's
the broke it in? Like the tore the door down?
Now see, when I see something like that, I'm thinking like, okay, was the lady cooking something and left a door open and the smell got out, or is the door just like wide open, or what? Like how you come downstairs and you turn that corner and you looking at 2 bears,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So like my initial thought was, I'm like, what was she cooking something and they gave that kind of aroma where it's like, okay, she got windows open, the screen door, you know what I'm saying, and the smell got, and they just drew to the smell, you know what I'm saying? Because they looked like they was on the counter eating,
right? Yeah,
so
chilling.
Yeah, like
they were at the buffet.
I would really like to. I'm like, man, I'm telling you. Yo.
Now animals are coming back. They're like, man, you know what? Y'all encroached way too much.
We done seen enough of that, bro.
I mean, we've seen so much, like with the wildfires and, you know, the UK, which is never, like they don't even have air conditioning units in the UK because the weather is so temperate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're getting temperatures in the triple digits. Like the world wants to reset, you know?
Absolutely. So I got a question for you. Okay. So as a man, as men, we are, especially black men, we do have a high level of competitiveness within ourselves.
Okay.
All right. At what points if you have, you know, you got kids, raising kids, whatever, kids become competitive into sports, activities, things of that nature. At what point do you let your kid beat you in anything?
I don't know. That sets a bad precedence if you allow them to beat you. I know that when I was playing,
because again, is continuously beating them, teaching them how to work hard until they actually beat you?
Hell yeah.
Or you be like, oh, okay, I'll let it beat you.
For sure. Because I know when my dad, like I used to play my dad in chess. We used to watch the Bullets play.
Good one. Chess.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We used to watch the Bullets. We used to play chess. We used to play Tonk. And as soon as I beat him, he stopped playing. He was like, we can watch game, but I ain't playing no more. So it impressed me to want to play more and get better.
Yeah,
with my son, I remember playing him in like FIFA soccer, and I would always kind of ease up. Like on
PlayStation. Like
on PlayStation. For sure. So I would beat him, but I would always kind of dumb it down a little bit until he got a little bit better. Yeah. Until the point where I just can't beat him anymore. And now I'm like, we ain't playing no more.
See, the only thing me and my son will probably play is basketball. Is basketball.
Okay.
Now again, a lot of dudes my age play basketball, stuff like that. They be out there trying to go hard. Man, Bama's be like tear Achilles. You know, tear a meniscus.
Yeah,
I ain't going that again.
So when you were younger, when you were coaching him, would you kind of play him like you would play anyone?
Yeah, but I know I can kick his ass. So it was. But I mean, that was different.
But that was helping him get better, right?
Yeah. But again, it was different because, you know, I'm bigger, I'm stronger. He was a little kid. That's different. But now that we like, you know, same.
Yeah.
I'm still stronger.
Right, but he got you. He's agility and athleticism. He's got you.
But because I taught him how to play, I know his strengths and weaknesses. So my thing is, if we was to actually play now,
you get him. You still get him. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. But see, again, again, you know, I used to coach. Like I said, I used to coach. So, you know, I would teach my kids, you know, how to dribble with 2 balls at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, my son is right-handed.
I know he's vicious with his left too.
I can't let him go left, bro. He'll kill me.
Yeah, I know he's vicious with his left.
I cannot let him, like, off the pull up, off the dribble, off the side step. He'll kill me. He'll find that rhythm, and it's lights out. But if I send him right, I have a better. And then I'm old school, so I'm gonna give him a little body.
Of course,
not really foul him, but foul him, but not foul. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because it's old school. It's my experience and my knowledge.
Exactly. That's what we used to do.
If I was to play, I was like, I cannot let you go left. I can't let you go left. I'm gonna let you go right all day long.
Yeah.
I mean, because you know, going right his strong side, he'll feel comfortable, but not as comfortable if he's.
Is he left-handed?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
As he got older and learned how to dribble, he just adapted naturally, that left side. Great. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, this dude is killing it going left. But I'm like, I think I can still get him. But I can't, because I can't go full speed because I'm afraid. I'm the fear versus the athleticism.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even think about that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't doing that shit. Nah, we ain't tearing nothing.
So me and my boys went out. We played pickleball. I don't know if you know what that is. I think we talked about it for a little bit. We kind of did the rotation where we were kind of all playing with one another, and then at the end, I played with my son.
Yeah.
And we kind of were getting it handed to us, and then I stepped it up. I paid for it later. But like if he was on the other side, I don't think. I think he's got me now. I think he's got me. We're at the point
in basketball, you think he got you in basketball?
Probably.
Your son lights out in ping pong.
Yeah. He
Dude,
is.
Hey, Trump, his son, his son had some battles his son like that. His son like that in ping pong.
And I still got him.
And I love ping pong. That's my drink. But he was.
Yeah, he's got something. But where'd he get it from? No,
it's just that. Man. I don't know.
I think in ping pong.
And see, that's the thing. Your son play way more different stuff than me and my. The only thing me and my son would do is probably basketball.
Only thing we don't play pool. Like we never take the ping pong table off of the pool. We never play pool. Y'all don't play pool?
Nah. He asked me to teach him how to play one time because he plays at school, and I guess all the kids be gambling, playing
Hell
pool.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, hustle them dudes out there.
But yeah, I don't. Excuse me. But I don't.
You don't play pool? Wow. Yes, that's the one thing.
Pool is just so dry.
I mean, it's like when I play, like I pour a drink, I put some music on in the background, and I play.
You're always just playing. I don't have a competitive edge in pool. I don't have one. No. All right. No.
Yeah. So no, like soccer.
But I would play until he actually. I'm not gonna let him ever beat me. I will play until.
Oh wow!
He's gonna have
never.
To, no.
So but
he's gonna have to beat me.
See, this is the thing. There's a time where you're not gonna know it's gonna happen, and it just happens. Because when it happened to me in FIFA, I was just like, nah, that didn't just happen. And so I laid off of it for that day, and I came back and he did it again. And I'm like, yo, man, you can't use PSG because PSG is too. Because they got Mbappe, they got Neymar. It's just loaded. So I'm just like, you can't use them. And then you use another team and beat me, and I'm like,
competitive juices will kick in. And I'm gonna get pissed the fuck off. I'm not gonna say
I don't get pissed off at anything but tennis. I'm gonna get pissed tennis and like anything related to that. Like that's where I really get competitive because you're not getting anything by me in tennis. I'm sorry if I'm at the net. Like I'm a beast.
If he's not the same level,
but he's not. But I tried to teach him, but he just didn't gravitate towards it. It was soccer for him.
Yeah, but I know me and that basketball joint. I know what's coming. It's
there, dude. It's there. It's there.
I'm talking about as far as me and him playing. I know what's coming.
Oh, don't play him. Don't play him.
Nah, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it on.
See, we're gonna get it in. This is what happens. I'm telling you, this is what happens. We're gonna get it in. You don't think it's there, and then you play, and then he beats you. He's gonna beat you the next time you play. I'm gonna let you know that right now. We're gonna get it in.
Because actually, he played his my nephew last month. And like my son's like about like my height, and my nephew he's like 5'10", 5'11". And they played 3 games. My son beat twice.
Yeah, that's kind of close. It's not like 5'10" is towering over him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, true. But
you know what I'm saying?
My nephew young. He like he young. He ain't an old guy. He younger.
Right. How old is he? But he's a younger.
He's like 20.
Oh, so he's older. He's the same age.
19, 21.
Same age as your son. Because your son is like a little younger than that, right? He's 18.
Son's 19.
19? Okay, so the same.
Yeah.
They're basically the same.
So I was like, I'm like, really? I was like, oh.
That's even.
Yeah, but I was like, nah.
Especially if your son has better skill. Come on.
I mean, he played,
you know what I'm saying? If he's got better skill,
all through his years.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, because he used to play AAU, right?
AAU, high school, he did all that.
Yeah. So of course,
yeah. But I know it's coming. Man, I know me and him gonna have to play. I think
I'm gonna let you know now. It is here. It is here. Folks,
I think I just been avoiding it because I just be like,
here.
man, I just rather go play some golf. I don't need one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Has he played golf with you?
Nah, hell no. But
why not? Why not?
Nah, he don't got that kind of patience, bro.
Really?
Nah,
yeah. Because my son and I went out. We went out with one of my boys and his son. And he did pretty decently.
Really?
Yeah. He's not bad. Like I told you, the first time I took him out to the driving range, he cracked it like 3 times in a row, and I'm like,
"How you doing this?
Beginner's luck." You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. You know? But he's kind of naturally athletic.
And see, that's the thing.
Saying?
A lot of kids are like so naturally talented, they can pick up a bat or basketball or whatever and just be good. You know what I'm saying? That's just who they are. That's just that talent they got. But I know me, man. We're gonna have to do that at least once.
You about to get a rude awakening.
But see, like I say, I know his strengths and weaknesses. I'm gonna use my knowledge that I know against him in my favor. And if I do that consistently, then okay, fine. Or I might just give him the room to shoot the jump shot, and if he's off, he in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more than one way I can play.
That could just be the day.
Yeah. But if he's jump shot order, it's like it's good night I read. Good night I read. I ain't got to change this. But I'm like I said, man, I'm just too fearful of because they still got like leagues, 50-year-old and
dude. Okay, so
I'm like, nah.
You know, I used to play
that shit, bro.
I used to play soccer when I was younger. And I was so good that I got offered to play overseas at 10 years old. And my parents didn't let me go. So I stopped playing soccer. And it wasn't until I was married and in my 30s and had my first kid. And, you know, my wife was like, yo, man, you love the sport. Go play it. And I played in a 30 and over league.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, the hell am I doing out here? Like, it had been so long and it was just too intense. I was just.
You ain't got the in shapeness no more.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
That is constantly.
It's constant.
Constant running.
And it's sprinting. It's hard sprinting. Like, it's not like it's a light jog every once in a while. Like, you're sprinting hard.
Shout out to the soccer players. That's
for sure. For sure.
Do they actually play out here in this heat right now? Are they out here in this shit?
Yeah, man. They're out here in this.
Dude, that's a lot, man.
It is. You talk about sweating off some pounds, boy. You are dropping.
They probably weigh like 125 and shit.
I'm sure a lot of them are down. They have to be, just constantly, taking those carbs in to stay,
Yeah, man.
Keep up with it. But yeah, that's my number one sport. So I stopped playing that. Tried to do a 30 over league. I'm like, this is not for me. So now,
fellas, don't let your son beat you with nothing, man. Make him earn it.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure. Because life ain't gonna give you anything.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? So
that goes for daughters too, fathers.
Yeah.
Don't just let your daughters be the nothing too. Make them earn it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Your kids have to know.
That's a life lesson.
That's
right
a life
there.
lesson. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, man. So what else we getting into, man?
We're gonna get into the NFL now. We're gonna turn our attention because I don't know. We don't have enough time, but because we talked about the Kyler Murray deal. Lamar's gonna get his. So when it comes to, because we can't get into each one, I would love to be able to get into like each conference and all that. But so I gave up on Tom Brady.
As far as what?
3 years ago, like I never, and this is all gonna be fantasy driven. This is all gonna be fantasy driven, folks. I'm gonna let y'all know this now. So I gave up on Brady 3 years ago, thinking he's old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, he's not. His fantasy numbers aren't gonna be all that. You know what I'm saying? But he keeps proving me wrong. So is this a year that I'm finally like, this is the year to stay away from him?
What you think about as far as drafting him?
Drafting him.
Gronk.
That's you know what I'm saying? Has he dropped? Has he dropped?
That's a decision between you and your braid, bro.
No, because I'm not gonna get him. This is for everybody else who's watching. I don't care. Like Tom Brady's
gonna draft him.
Of course somebody's gonna draft him.
He may not go first round.
But is this the year that he finally, like, you see significant drops in his ranking? You know what I'm saying? It's this year because he doesn't have Gronk anymore.
The one thing, there are certain athletes that play sports where you just do not go against them.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Tom Brady.
Michael Jordan in the Wizards uniform, though? Don't say Michael Jordan.
He was 57. He was 57.
He's 50-something.
Tom Brady is different. Tom Brady is different.
Right.
I respect the hell out of what he's done. Don't like him like that.
Right.
As far as the team he plays for, we played Tampa Bay this year. Hope we kick their ass. But dude,
So is Cameron Brate going to step up? You think he's going to step up and fill in the shoes?
They just signed the tight end from the Vikings, Rudolph.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Kyle Rudolph?
Yeah, because of Tom Brady. Yeah.
Tom Brady wanted him?
Yeah. Okay. He called. They talked.
So they got Cameron Brate. Like, why would they do that? Like, Cameron Brate's the younger, better option.
So?
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Tom Brady called up Gronkowski and say, I need you, and he'll be there. Come on, bro.
No, that's not true. I don't think Gronk is coming back. Gronk is coming back. Gronk ain't coming back for Tom.
There's not a player in the NFL who wouldn't want to play with Brady.
You think he's coming back for?
He's
done. He's done. Like, I don't think there's anything.
I don't think he's coming back either. But
Tom definitely still want him back.
Of course he does. Hell yeah. I don't
think he's coming back, but I think if they get to the point where their season ain't going too great and they need some help and he's available, he'll come back.
Man, they got Cameron Brate. Unless there's some injuries.
Cameron Brate ain't Gronkowski, bro.
He's a better option right now than Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you start looking at the depth chart, folks, believe me when I tell you, Cameron Brate will be 1, Rudolph will be 2.
Would I draft Brady? No,
never.
I wouldn't draft him because of the numbers game, that fantasy football that you need.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
he's a solid. Like, if you can get him as a backup,
he's a solid backup. Look what he did.
Sure.
Look what he did for Chris last year.
He put him in.
He came out the block, out the gate last year,
swinging. And what did he drop? What did he drop? Like 5th round?
About 4th or 5th, yeah.
Yeah, that was surprising. So
and I was right on Chris Hills the whole time. I'm like, bruh, I'm right on your rearview mirrors. Every time you look up, I'm right there on you. I'm like, that one couple times when your team fall, bam, I got you. And they damn sure did. And I'm like, yeah, you behind me now, bro. It's over. You don't give me that lead because I ain't giving it up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it was them first 5-6 games. Tom Brady was killing it.
Yeah, he was. But that's the thing. Like, I always count him out, and I should not do that.
I will count him out when he's out the league.
Yeah.
Don't take that chance on somebody like that. He's a winner. Now, somebody like Aaron Rodgers, that's a different fucking story.
So what's up with Aaron Rodgers? What are you thinking there?
What is it not to think about? He can win all he wants in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he's trash.
So so that is true. But I mean, honestly, when you're talking fantasy, like, because I pick Aaron Rodgers almost every year if I can. So when you're talking fantasy during the season, he's going to get you there.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? And playoffs for fantasy.
I'm not staying.
Playoffs with fantasy is during the regular season, so you can still do well with him. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much more strategies coming into play because of all the moving around parts.
Right. Okay. So let's talk about those moving around parts. Like with Adams, do you think that was?
He wanted to go home.
You think he wanted to be back with his boy from Fresno State?
Yeah, he wanted to go home, which most players want to do. They want to get paid and play home.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
what would you say, Vegas or cold ass Green Bay?
Oh man, if I can play with my boy and be in better weather and be close to home,
and you got 8 guaranteed games indoors.
Yeah,
come on, bruh.
I mean, they play out.
And the Raiders ain't no slouch. They made the playoffs last year.
Their stadium isn't indoors.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I've seen it.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That stadium's amazing.
It doesn't open? It's not open?
No.
Wow.
That Vegas Heat?
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's probably one stadium that's better than the Raiders, and that's probably the Rams.
Rams, yeah.
That's probably the only
Rams,
one.
Yeah, that joint.
That Raiders stadium is amazing, bro. And actually, we played the Raiders on New Year's Day. We played the Raiders. In Vegas. I might try to go to that.
All right, so that's okay. So you think Rodgers is going to be what Rodgers is, and I still think for fantasy,
he'll probably top off what he did. I don't think he's going to be as good as last year, but he'll still have a good.
So you think Brady's going to be the same, like he was last year, but not as good? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Not as good. No, not as good. No, but it's Tom Brady. I wouldn't put it past him if he had still a good year, but because it's Tom Brady. But I ain't messing with him.
Yeah, no. Same. For sure.
I have no interest.
Unless he just falls in a place where it's like, this is a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? I would stay away.
He is a great 5th round draft pick in fantasy. Great.
Oh my God! Like if you get them in the 5th, that's a steal.
That's a great,
absolute steal.
That's a great.
You have to.
Great pick right there.
You'd be a fool because the next person picking after you is going to get
your starter. You got your starter.
Yeah, you got your starter. Yeah. And the way I look at it, barring injuries, you only need that backup one time.
You only need a backup one time.
Yeah, you should.
Unless your starter has a couple stumbled out games and then you
still stick with them. You stick with your dogs. That's one thing that you have to do. You have to stick with your dogs. Stick with your dogs, people.
You know how dudes in our league is. Be impatient after 2 weeks.
Don't be impatient. Stick with your dogs.
These Bammers be on the waiver wire at 2:30 in the morning. Everybody be sleeping and shit.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Charles Cook and Bob Peternell. Them jokers.
It wasn't just them two.
Them jokers be out there. Who
David
else?
Cook. He's another one. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, for real?
Fuck yeah, loser. Picking up motherfuckers at 4 o'clock in the morning.
So the Jets. Let's talk about the Jets a little bit. They had
why?
All right, you tell me. You tell me then. You tell me.
Let's talk about the Jets. They're the 4th best team in their division. Next.
Breeze. You don't. What are you thinking about?
Breeze who?
Okay, never mind. You don't go deep. We're not.
Who was Breeze?
You give
I'm lost.
No. Nothing.
What about the Jets?
Nothing,
I'm lost. Seriously.
Nothing, man.
No, go ahead and say it.
You tell me. Because we ain't. I want a discussion to take up some time.
We good.
Yeah, I mean, you said Tom Brady. No, I don't give a Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, shout out to Robert Saleh, the head coach of the Jets. He came from the 49ers. That's about the best I can do. But they ain't winning nothing, man.
Of course not. But I mean, when you talk about fantasy again, let's talk about the 49ers. Let's talk about the 49ers. Ayuk. Let's talk about the 49ers.
Well, I'll say this about fantasy, and this is to me, this is like the beauty of fantasy football. It really makes you pay attention.
And Trump, remember this conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
Remember this conversation.
It really makes you pay attention to every team in the league. It really does.
That's why we were talking about the Jets.
Because there are teams I don't even look at the draft because I just think their team is garbage. But but again, you're right. You have to look at who are the main guys on those teams. You got to take that into consideration to help build your team. So it does make a lot of sense. But I don't know a lot of their players. Okay. I just know the quarterback, but I don't know too many other guys.
So what do you think about the quarterback? What do you think about Zach?
It remains to be seen.
Really? You don't think he's too small? Do you think he's? I
think he's talented as hell. I mean, again, dude, in the NFL, all you gotta do is run the plays, read the defense, and deliver the fucking ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got the arm to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And have the arm to do it. Now,
at times, he looked like a rookie, but that's what rookies do.
That's what separates average from good from great quarterbacks in the league. Being able to read the defense, know what your 1, 2, 3 options, and get the ball there.
Do you think
consistently? Because if you can't do it consistently, you're out.
Do you think that the league is predicated on allowing players to be able to grow, or do they have to get it now?
Absolutely. No. You got to give players an opportunity to grow and learn because they got to be coached.
Okay. All right.
There ain't a lot of coaching being done at the college level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
College is all about money. As you've seen, that's why they are trying to hog tie all these damn teams, all these teams jumping ship from one conference to the next. It's all about money.
And shout out to Deion Sanders for what he did.
Oh, absolutely.
Shout out.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
They ain't coaching. It's very few coaching going on now. Yeah. Some of the top guys is probably doing it, but again, they get into the NFL, it's like almost learning a new language because they have to like really start all over again to be able to be consistent to get it on the field in the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you a high draft pick don't mean you're going to come out in the NFL and kill it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
It's a special kind of player to be able to go out there in your rookie year and kill it. Like Jamar Chase. I mean, he's special. That's different.
He's special, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But see, the thing I think was the most important was he played with a quarterback that knew him. You know what I'm saying? That goes a long way.
Yeah.
That goes a long way because he knows, okay, my breaks, my cuts, my route running, where to deliver the ball at. I'm going to put him in a great position to be successful, and that's what Joe Burrow did. That's why they took off the way they did. Okay. And if he'd had another quarterback who didn't know him, he wouldn't have had a season like that.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about San Francisco real quick.
Let's do it.
Their quarterback situation.
Trey Lance. Shout out Trey.
So where's Garoppolo going? What's going on with
he can go to Walmart.
G-Polo.
He can go to Walmart for all I care.
Wow. So you don't think that he's gonna end up anywhere, or do you think he
might?
What's the most likely place? Do you think is the most likely?
Send his ass to Seattle. I don't care. We're gonna pounce them anyway. Send
them. But I mean, Seattle already has kind of their quarterback in place, and that's another quarterback.
Drew Lock.
Yeah. I mean, I think Jimmy could beat him out. You think he can beat him out?
Dude, I can't stand Seattle. I hope he does go. If they want to trade him to Seattle, fine. They don't have anything to hurt.
It's not going to hurt you within division.
Not at all.
Okay, so
not at all.
Is it Ayuk or is it Debo? Who's number one?
Debo's going to be number one.
Okay,
but don't sleep on Ayuk. Of course. See, that's what y'all did last year in the draft. That's why I was laughing at y'all.
I mean, I picked Ayuk up, but they weren't ready for him. I always pick up stuff.
It was like you. Was it Steve? Is it Steve?
Steve. Yeah, plug and
play.
And
one more person. Y'all, almost the whole draft. Ayuk. Yeah. I'm like, y'all niggas crazy. I'm like, Debo was the guy. Yeah, like I was sitting there. I'm a 49er fan. I'm sitting there. I'm like, y'all making a big mistake thinking Ayuk gonna be that dude. I'm like, Debo healthy, he is the man.
Yeah.
And I got him. I was like, yeah, y'all gonna regret that.
Yeah. I think this is what I do.
Is that dude,
this is
bro.
what I do too often is I project. Like I'm like, okay,
but that's fine.
Zach Moss, I thought was gonna be a beast.
Zach Moss
is in Buffalo. You know,
running back.
Yeah. But I think it's just like it's a year too early because Brandon Ayuk is a different type of player too.
He's nice.
He is,
but see,
very
nice.
He's
gotten his reps in this offseason with Trey, so I expect him to have a better year. Now, is it going to be better than Debo?
That's the thing. That's the question. I think it's going to be neck and neck. I think it might be neck and neck.
Everything depends on Kyle Shanahan is so up and down.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that kind of frustrates us fans from him because you just don't. He never opens up the floodgates and just let them go play.
Right. Yeah.
And make it that much harder for defense to defend.
He
just focuses on one, maybe two things every game. I'm like, bro, why do you keep doing this?
Switch it up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's him being who he is. Well, I mean, we used to it. As long as we win, we really don't care. But us as fans, we know.
Of course. And as fantasy players, we also want to be able to say, okay, yeah, we know we can count on this player.
We know. Yeah,
all right, let's get into the defense on the defensive side. Is Bosa coming back? Is he healthy?
Bosa, he good. Yeah,
okay, Bosa good.
He good. Okay. He 100. Our defense going to be like that, bro. Our defense is going to be insane.
Okay. All right.
Easy.
We don't have anyone out there. I see one person. Can we get into Dallas?
Why? I hate Dallas.
Dude, let's talk about a team you want to talk about there.
All right, what about Dallas?
This is for other.
Dak Prescott. I'm like,
this is fantasy. This is fantasy because you might have to draft.
Well, you had him,
players. Yeah, Dak is nice. Dak was balling until he got hurt. Yeah,
but their offense is going to change a little because
a little bit. Yeah,
Amari Cooper's gone.
Yeah, Amari Cooper's gone.
And now you got to ask yourself.
But you got CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is a beast.
CeeDee Lamb last year.
CeeDee Lamb is nice,
but he was number 2.
But now he's number 1.
Now he's sliding over into the number 1 role.
Exactly.
Is he going to head out?
Yes.
Now defenses are going to pay attention to CeeDee Lamb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is he going to have the same? That's the thing you got to ask yourself when you draft their fantasy. Now that some of these guys that slide to those number 1 spots,
I think CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb is going to be there. He's going to be a number 1 receiver. I think he's going to do it.
No, I think is going to drop. Wilson, he balled out. No Amari Cooper. And then I just heard Tony Pollard's going to get a lot more work. And I had Tony Pollard. I had a scar last year. I had Tony Pollard last year.
Who helped you out with that pick?
You did.
Yeah, thank you. But okay, so one of the things. Because I think Zeke is going. I think Zeke is going to go down.
Zeke's done.
Zeke is
done.
But
you know who my steal pick was? T. Higgins from Cincinnati.
I got to give it up. Bro. T. Higgins was nasty. That was a great pick.
That was my steal.
See, there's so many other things that we could have gotten into. That was you, man. You shot everything down every time I've mentioned the team. Man. We could have gotten to the Jets a little bit more. That's okay.
Fuck that. Anyway, thank y'all very much for listening to the Hangout. Thank y'all very much for listening to the Hangout podcast, man. We're closing out our first season. We will be back in September live.
The second season.
The second half of season 2.
Yeah. We're finishing up the first half. We'll be back in
September.
Season 2.
Close out to the beginning of fall, officially the fall season.
I got to know what we're going to be nominated for. That's what I need to know.
I know. I want to know what we'll be nominated to, Trump.
Yeah, what the categories? Yeah, I need some info. All right, cool. That'll work.
Y'all have a great rest of the summer. We will be back in September. I'll definitely post when y'all can catch us back on the Hangout podcast. September 11th. Wow. September 11th. That kind of hits a different pace for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of the summer. July. Have a great August. Remember, go out there and exercise, eat healthy, take care of yourself, take care of your families, and we will see you all September 11th. Man. The Hangout Podcast. It's your man Randy Live. My man Jay Dizzle.
Stay hydrated, people.
We will see y'all.
Be good to one another. Be good to one another.